Have you ever stopped to look at yourself in the mirror and felt that time is not treating you fairly? Perhaps it's not just time, but those small habits that, day after day, are leaving their marks on your skin and your well-being. That feeling of exhaustion, those fine lines that seem to multiply, are not a coincidence. What if I told you that you might be aging faster without even realizing it? Every decision you make, from what you eat to how you handle stress, could be speeding up the aging process in your body. Those sleepless nights, neglecting your self-care, or even the daily stress you've normalized, are playing a much more dangerous role than you might have imagined. Ignoring these details could not only steal your youth, but also your quality of life. Are you really willing to let these mistakes dictate your future? But here's the good news. You don't have to resign yourself to premature aging. The ancient Stoics understood that, with discipline and mindfulness in the present, even the most destructive habits could be transformed into strengths. Today, we're going to reveal how these principles can help you identify and eradicate the mistakes that are wearing you down from within. Stay until the end, because mistake number 8 will be a revelation that will completely change the way you care for your body and mind. Discover how you can stop the clock on aging and take control of your life. Before we begin, I want you to declare your commitment by leaving a comment saying, "Starting today, I choose to take care of myself." This phrase will serve as a reminder that you are here to prioritize your well-being, not let bad habits wear you down. This is the moment to show yourself that you can take control and live with more health and vitality. In a world full of distractions, this space is a refuge for those who value the power of reflection and personal growth. If you're ready to take back control of your life and be an inspiration to others, hit like and subscribe. Every action counts in spreading this powerful Stoic wisdom to more people. Without further ado, let's get started. Error 1. Sleeping less than 8 hours. Have you ever stopped to think about how easy it is to sacrifice hours of sleep in the name of what we believe is productivity? It seems society rewards exhaustion, as if sleeping less than 8 hours were a badge of honor or a symbol of unbridled ambition. But here's the problem, that nightly sacrifice isn't just affecting your daily energy. It's aging your body and mind much faster than you think. Imagine a banana left forgotten on the counter. It starts with small spots until suddenly it turns completely dark. That's exactly what happens to your body when you neglect rest. Sleep is not just a period of inactivity. It's the time when your body enters a deep repair state. While you sleep, a sort of emergency brigade works to repair tissues, regenerate cells, and revitalize your mind. It's like having a team of experts ensuring you wake up ready to face the day. Now, what happens if you decide to interrupt this process? Exactly. Damage starts to accumulate. Under-eye bags, dull skin, constant fatigue, and a mind that doesn't seem to function at 100%. Wear and tear becomes your new normal. Lack of sleep directly impacts your body's circulation, making it harder for nutrients and oxygen to reach the cells that need them most. It's like organizing a party where no one knows where to go. The result is chaos that affects both your physical appearance and your internal health. Additionally, your immune system weakens, your metabolism gets disrupted, and stress levels rise. All of this accelerates aging, not just on the surface, but deep inside. How did we get here? The problem isn't just long work days or daily responsibilities. It's also those small but destructive habits that sneak into your nighttime routine. Spending hours watching series late into the night, compulsively checking your phone before bed, or drinking coffee as if it were water are behaviors that silently contribute to your wear and tear. These small indulgences accumulate into a lifestyle that works against your well-being. How to reverse this mistake. The good news is that it's never too late to make changes. Here are some strategies supported by both Stoic philosophy and science. 1. Set a sleep routine. Your body loves consistency. Try going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your biological clock and improves sleep quality. 2. Create a restful environment. Your bedroom should be a haven of tranquility. Turn off the lights, close the curtains, and eliminate noise. If necessary, use earplugs or a sleep mask. Darkness is essential for your body to produce melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. 3. Disconnect from technology. That seemingly harmless bright screen is disrupting your rest. Try putting your phone or computer away at least an hour before bed. Use that time to relax and disconnect from the digital world. 4. Adopt relaxing rituals. Stoic philosophy teaches us to find calm even amidst chaos. Practice meditation, read a book, or listen to soft music before sleeping. These small habits can make a big difference in the quality of your rest. 5. Prioritize rest over urgencies. Don't fall into the trap of thinking sacrificing hours of sleep equals being more productive. Remember, a well-rested body is more efficient and resilient. A Stoic reflection on rest. The Stoics understood that the body and mind are fundamental tools for living with wisdom and purpose. Sleep is not a luxury or a waste of time. It's an act of self-care necessary for functioning at your full capacity. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, emphasizes the importance of caring for the body as if it were a temple, a sacred space that allows the soul to express and develop itself. So the next time you feel tempted to sacrifice hours of sleep for a productive night, remember this reflection. What's the point of achieving goals if you don't have the energy or health to enjoy them? Taking care of your rest isn't selfish. It's the most important step toward a fuller and longer life. Give your body what it needs, because in the end, no success is worth it if the price is your well-being. Error 2. Daily stress. Have you ever felt like a juggler in a circus, trying to keep all the balls in the air while the audience expects you never to drop one? That's how many of us live our modern lives, full of responsibilities, constant notifications, and unrelenting expectations. Stress has become that constant companion that never asks permission to enter. But what you might not realize is that this stress doesn't just crease your forehead with worry, it's also aging your body faster than you think. The impact of stress on aging. The main culprit is cortisol, the stress hormone. Along with epinephrine and adrenaline, it's like those friends who show up to help in a pinch, but end up being bad influences if they overstay their welcome. These hormones are designed to trigger your fight or flight response during critical moments and are helpful in small doses. However, when they're constantly elevated due to chronic stress, they begin to silently but devastatingly harm your body. Excess cortisol affects your skin's elasticity, promotes the appearance of premature wrinkles, and weakens your immune system. It's also linked to issues like weight gain, constant fatigue, and difficulties concentrating. Essentially, it turns you into a worn-out version of yourself without you even realizing the cumulative impact it's having on your health and appearance. Bad habits that fuel stress. Stress isn't always a direct result of big problems. It's often hidden in small, everyday habits. Maybe it's that extra cup of coffee you drink to fight fatigue, the hours spent scrolling through social media that rob you of rest, or that chocolate ice cream you reach for as emotional comfort instead of addressing your issues. All these behaviors, seemingly harmless, contribute to keeping your stress levels high and, with them, accelerate aging. Additionally, a sedentary lifestyle and lack of physical activity exacerbate the problem. Spending hours on the couch while comfortable isn't the solution to combat daily tensions. On the contrary, it creates a vicious cycle where your body accumulates more stress and less energy to fight it. Strategies to combat stress. The good news is that you can take steps to reduce the impact of stress in your life, and in doing so, slow premature aging. Here are some key strategies. 1. Meditate and practice mindfulness. You don't need to become a Tibetan monk to start meditating. Dedicate just 5 minutes a day to sit in a quiet place, focus on your breathing, and release your tensions. Regular mindfulness practice not only reduces cortisol, but also improves your ability to concentrate and helps you make clearer decisions. 2. Engage in physical exercise. A daily walk in the park or a yoga session can make a big difference in how your body handles stress. Exercise releases endorphins known as the happiness hormones, which counteract cortisol's negative effects. 3. Set clear boundaries. Learn to say no when external demands are excessive. Stoic philosophy reminds us that not everything is under our control, but how we respond to our surroundings is. Protecting your time and energy is an essential act of self-care. Dedicate time to rest. It's not just about getting good sleep, but also allowing yourself breaks throughout the day to breathe and reconnect with yourself. Taking small mental breaks can be as effective as an extended vacation. 5. Eat healthily. Reducing caffeine intake and opting for nutrient-rich foods will give you the energy needed to face daily challenges without depleting your reserves. A Stoic reflection on stress. Daily stress is inevitable, but what you can change is how you react to it. The Stoics, like Epictetus, teach us that calm is the refuge of the wise. Instead of letting stress consume you, practice Stoic acceptance. Recognize the challenges, but don't let them define you. Learn to pause, breathe, and remember that every problem has a solution, and every moment of tension is an opportunity to grow. The next time you feel stress is winning, think about this. Serenity is not a luxury. It's a tool you can cultivate to live better. Give your mind and body the care they need, because in the end, true success isn't measured by how many balls you keep in the air, but by the peace with which you juggle them. Error 3. Smoking. Have you ever thought about what tobacco really does to your skin? Perhaps you see smoking as a small pleasure, a harmless distraction amid your routine. But let me be clear, smoking isn't just a habit that stains your teeth and leaves a distinct aroma on your breath. It's a silent thief that steals the youthfulness of your skin and the radiance of your face. Tobacco is that invisible enemy that works quietly, and by the time you notice its effects, the damage is already done. How tobacco ages your skin. Smoking is like inviting a group of Stoics to your birthday party and watching them take all the gifts. The nicotine and toxins in cigarette smoke directly interfere with the oxygenation and nourishment of cells, essential elements for keeping your skin healthy and glowing. It's as if your skin is constantly crying out, "Help! Where's my collagen?" Tobacco reduces the oxygen supply, compromising the elasticity and regenerative capacity of your tissues. Moreover, the habit of smoking activates enzymes that destroy collagen and elastin, the pillars of firm, youthful skin. The lack of oxygen and nutrients also creates a tired, dull appearance, leaving your skin more vulnerable to premature aging. Essentially, every puff of smoke is like a thief sneaking into your life and taking a piece of your youth with them. The small signs of damage. Premature wrinkles. Smoking accelerates the formation of fine lines, especially around the lips and eyes. These marks instantly reveal the effects of the habit on your skin. Dull and dehydrated skin. Smoke robs your skin of its natural moisture, leaving it dry and lifeless. Spots and uneven tone. The toxins in tobacco hinder cell regeneration, leading to uneven skin tone and visible spots. The deeper impact, your skin's internal struggle. Imagine running a marathon with a plastic bag over your head. That's how your skin feels when you smoke, constantly struggling to breathe and regenerate in an environment full of toxins. Each puff not only affects your external appearance, but also deteriorates your skin's internal health, accelerating a process that should be gradual and natural. How to combat this mistake? The clearest and most direct solution is to quit smoking. However, recovering your skin also involves adopting habits that promote its regeneration and health. 1. Constant hydration. Think of your skin as a plant. It needs water to thrive. Drinking enough water daily helps counteract the dehydrating effects of tobacco. 2. A diet rich in antioxidants. Consuming fresh fruits and vegetables is like giving your skin a shield against the damage caused by smoke. Antioxidants help neutralize the free radicals generated by tobacco. 3. Physical exercise. Exercise improves circulation and helps oxygenate your body's cells, including those of your skin. It's an excellent way to detoxify your body and revitalize yourself. 4. Reparative products. Consider using moisturizers and serums with ingredients like vitamin C and hyaluronic acid to help regenerate and protect your skin. 5. Emotional support. If quitting smoking feels like an impossible challenge, seek support. Help groups, meditation, and mindfulness techniques can make a significant difference. A Stoic reflection on smoking. The Stoics firmly believed in living according to reason and taking care of what's essential. What's rational about inhaling smoke and exhaling life? Practicing self-discipline is the first step to breaking free from habits that add no value to your well-being. Just as the Stoics strove for personal excellence, you too can choose paths that honor your body and mind. Every decision you make shapes your future. So the next time you hold a cigarette in your hand, ask yourself, is it worth trading my youth and health for this fleeting pleasure? Remember that your skin and overall well-being will thank you for the positive changes you make today. As Brian Tracy wisely said, youth is a gift of nature, but aging is a work of art. Let this masterpiece reflect wise and conscious decisions. Error 4. Not drinking enough water. Have you looked in the mirror lately? If the answer is no, you might be missing a spectacle that could rival a horror movie. And if yes, perhaps you've already noticed that your skin isn't the fresh, radiant canvas it once was. The reason? Exactly, lack of water. But let's be honest, drinking a couple of liters a day isn't exactly a heroic sacrifice, right? So let's talk about why this seemingly simple habit has such a profound impact on your appearance and health. The impact of dehydration on your skin and body. Imagine your skin as a plant. When you water it enough, it flourishes and stays healthy. Leave it dry, and it wilts. It's that simple. Lack of water doesn't just leave your skin dull, rough, and prone to wrinkles. It also allows toxins to accumulate in your body like a human landfill. These toxins, instead of being flushed out, become your constant companions, accelerating premature aging. But it doesn't stop at your skin. When you don't drink enough water, your entire body suffers. Dehydration affects your energy levels, mental clarity, and even your ability to concentrate. It's like trying to drive a car without fuel. No matter how hard you try, it just doesn't work well. How much should you drink? The daily water recommendation is clear. Men need around 2.5 liters, approximately 11 cups, while women should consume 2 liters, about 8 cups. But let's be honest, most of us don't even reach half that amount. Why? Because modern life's pace distracts us from this essential habit. Between work, social media, and that pending series marathon, it's easy to forget that our bodies need constant hydration. How to incorporate the hydration habit? You don't need a complex plan to start drinking more water. Here are some practical tips. 1. Always carry a water bottle. Make it your best friend. Every time you see it, take it as a reminder to drink. 2. Associate water with your daily routines. For example, drink a glass of water every time you start a new task or sit down to work. This way, the habit will slowly integrate into your day. 3. Make water more interesting. If plain water seems boring, add slices of lemon, cucumber, or even mint. You'll turn a simple drink into something refreshing and enjoyable. Use technology to your advantage. There are apps and reminders that can help you keep track of your water intake. A simple ping on your phone could be the difference between a well-hydrated day and one that's not. Stoic philosophy and hydration. It may sound odd to connect the Stoics with hydration, but think of it this way. Stoic philosophy teaches us to focus on what is within our control. You can't change the effects of dehydration you've already experienced, but you can act today to prevent further damage. Drinking water is one of those small acts of self-care that have a big impact. The Stoics also believed in living in harmony with nature. And what could be more natural than caring for water, the vital resource that makes up most of our bodies? Every glass of water you drink is a reminder that you are honoring your body and your life. A Stoic reflection. Neglecting hydration might seem like a harmless habit, but it's actually one of the most silent causes of premature aging. If you care about your health and your skin, making water a priority should be at the top of your to-do list. Your body is your temple, and like any temple, it needs regular maintenance. So the next time you feel thirsty, remember this reflection. Life is like water. If you don't care for it, it will evaporate before you know it. If you've made it this far, it's because you're determined to slow the clock and regain your vitality. Subscribe and comment, "My youth is my priority," to seal your commitment to a life full of energy and clarity. This is just the first step toward real change. By the time we reach the 7th mistake, you'll understand an essential truth for protecting your body and mind. Let's go for it. Error 5. Consuming too much caffeine. Caffeine, that magical elixir that promises to turn us into superheroes at dawn, but often leaves us anxious and jittery by dusk. If you've ever wondered whether caffeine is truly your ally or more of a disguised enemy, this analysis is for you. Here, we'll explore how excessive caffeine consumption can affect your well-being and, more importantly, how to keep this habit from harming your life. The effect of caffeine on your body. Imagine your body as a sports car roaring down the highway. Coffee acts as the fuel that propels you at full speed. But as with any fuel, overuse can lead to disastrous consequences. In moderate amounts, caffeine can be beneficial. It contains antioxidants that help your body, and a couple of cups a day can improve your focus. However, the problem begins when you ignore the limits. Excessive caffeine consumption overstimulates your nervous system, making you feel like a hamster running on an endless wheel. Anxiety might then show up as an unwelcome guest. Your heart starts racing alarmingly, and you end up in a state of physical and mental exhaustion. How much is too much? Science is clear. You shouldn't consume more than 2 caffeinated beverages a day. This includes not only coffee, but also other sources like black tea, green tea, or energy drinks. While these may seem like healthy options, overindulging in any of them can trigger the same problems. The key, as with everything, is moderation. Consequences of excessive caffeine consumption. Caffeine in high doses acts like a double-edged sword. While moderate amounts keep you alert, too much can increase anxiety. The feeling of alertness turns into a constant state of restlessness. Disrupt sleep. Consuming caffeine before bed can interrupt your sleep cycle, leaving you exhausted the next day. Accelerate aging. The lack of sleep and constant stress caused by caffeine negatively impacts your skin, energy, and overall well-being. Strategies to reduce consumption. 1. Set a limit. Make 2 cups a day your golden rule. Think of yourself as a stoic resisting temptation for the sake of your long-term health. 2. Follow the 6-hour rule. Avoid consuming caffeine at least 6 hours before bedtime. This gives your body enough time to process it, ensuring restorative sleep. 3. Seek alternatives. If coffee has become your inseparable companion, consider switching some of your drinks to caffeine-free options. Herbal teas, fruit-infused water, or even a warm glass of milk can be pleasant substitutes. 4. Practice self-care. Sometimes what you need isn't more caffeine but a mental pause. Dedicate time to activities like reading, meditating, or walking outdoors to recharge naturally. A Stoic reflection. Stoic philosophy teaches us to seek balance and avoid excesses. Marcus Aurelius said, "True power lies not in what you consume, but in what you choose to leave behind." Applying this wisdom to your caffeine consumption can make a significant difference in your well-being. It's not about eliminating coffee completely, but learning to enjoy it in moderation without letting it control your life. Caffeine can be your ally or your worst enemy, depending on how you choose to use it. Controlling your intake will not only improve your mood and energy, but also reduce stress and its negative effects on your body. So, the next time you feel tempted to start a coffee marathon, pause for a moment and ask yourself, is it really worth it? Remember, balance is key, and you have the power to decide what place caffeine holds in your life. Error. 6. Not getting enough daily physical exercise. Have you noticed that your couch has started becoming your best friend? That cozy corner where you spend hours watching shows, aimlessly scrolling through the internet, or, at best, mentally planning your ideal life while finishing a bag of chips. A sedentary lifestyle. That sweet thief of youth that always whispers, "Just a little longer won't hurt." But let's be honest, it does, and much more than you imagine. The impact of a sedentary lifestyle on your body. Think of your body as a classic car, the kind everyone admires at antique fairs. If you leave it parked for too long, the paint starts to peel, the engines rust, and before you know it, you're looking at a fortune in repairs. The same happens to your muscles, bones, and joints when you decide not to give them the movement they need. A sedentary lifestyle accelerates premature aging. Your muscles lose tone, your joints become less flexible, and your daily energy plummets. Before you realize it, you'll feel closer to being a grandparent than reaching your best version. The key: 45 minutes of activity a day. Experts recommend at least 45 minutes of physical activity a day to keep your body in top condition. And no, this doesn't mean you have to dive into a marathon of high-intensity workouts. The key is finding an activity you genuinely enjoy. Weightlifting, one of the most effective ways to combat aging. You don't need to become Arnold Schwarzenegger. A few dumbbells or your own body weight can deliver great results. Dancing. Move your body in your living room to the rhythm of your favorite songs. It's fun and effective. Walking. Go for a stroll while listening to a podcast or music that inspires you. Yoga or Pilates. Improve your flexibility and strengthen your body with minimal impact. Remember, everything counts. The important thing isn't how much you lift, run, or dance, but the consistency with which you move. The cost of staying still. A sedentary lifestyle doesn't just accelerate physical aging, it also reduces your lifespan and increases the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Think of your heart as the engine of that classic car. If you don't take care of it, sooner or later it will leave you stranded on the road. Dedicating just a few minutes a day to moving can make the difference between a healthy life and one filled with problem. Exercise doesn't just improve your body, it strengthens your mind. Studies have shown that regular physical activity reduces stress, enhances mood, and increases mental clarity. It's an investment that will always yield great returns. A Stoic perspective on exercise. Stoic philosophy teaches us that discipline and control are essential for living a fulfilled life. Applying this principle to your exercise routine can help transform your perspective. Those 45 minutes won't just feel like an obligation, but an act of love toward yourself, a small oasis of happiness in your daily life. Adopting an exercise habit doesn't mean torturing yourself, but challenging your body in a healthy way. It's about finding an activity you enjoy and making it part of your routine. Every movement is an investment in your future well-being. A Stoic reflection. The next time you consider spending an extra hour watching a series, remember that your body needs care in the form of movement. Less than 45 minutes a day doesn't sound so intimidating, does it? Think of it as an act of respect toward yourself. Burn this into your memory. Taking care of your body is the first step to living a full life. If you don't do it, someone else will, but not in the way you'd like. So, get up, move those legs, and give your body what it deserves. Error 7. Overindulging in sugar. Have you ever stopped to think about what that sweet treat you enjoy so much really entails? Let's face it, sugar may seem like the best friend of your taste buds, but in the long run, it turns into that annoying guest who doesn't know when to leave. Life is too short to let a handful of candies ruin your skin, your health, and your future as the best version of yourself. Sugar, the disguised villain. That white powder we all love has a double face. On one hand, it gives us instant pleasure. On the other, it becomes a silent destroyer of our health. Did you know that overindulging in sugar can cause inflammation and acne? Yes, those pesky pimples that appear out of nowhere might be the result of that donut you devoured without a second thought. But that's not all. Sugar is also a master of disguise. It binds to the collagen and elastin proteins in your skin through a process called glycation. The result? Loss of elasticity, the appearance of wrinkles, and essentially a one-way ticket to premature aging. Still not convinced? Sugar is also one of the main culprits behind cardiovascular diseases and high cholesterol. That little indulgence in something sweet doesn't just affect your appearance. It's also putting your heart at risk. That noble muscle pumping life and emotions through your body. Hidden sugar, the ninja in your food. If you think sugar is only in desserts or your morning coffee, you're mistaken. It's camouflaged in everyday products like sauces, processed foods, and even seemingly healthy drinks. It masquerades under names like sucrose, fructose, or corn syrup, acting as a silent ninja attacking from the shadows. How to reduce sugar consumption. This isn't about demonizing sugar or making you feel guilty for every slice of cake you've enjoyed in the past. It's about making more conscious choices and adopting healthier habits. Here are some strategies to get started. 1. Become a food detective. Read the labels of what you buy. Identify where sugar is hiding and eliminate unnecessary products from your kitchen. 2. Experiment with natural alternatives. Substitutes like stevia, coconut sugar, or even small amounts of honey can be great allies. 3. Practice moderation. Remember, it's not about depriving yourself of everything but finding balance. Stoic philosophy teaches us to identify what is essential and avoid excesses. Ask yourself whether you truly need that dessert, or if it's just a fleeting craving. A Stoic reflection. The next time you feel the urge to indulge in a dessert, Remember that every bite is a decision. Your skin, your heart, and your health are watching. Is it truly worth sacrificing your well-being for a fleeting moment of pleasure? Life is too short to let sugar steal your youth and vitality. Make moderation your ally, practice self-control, and become the hero of your own story. After all, every choice matters, and every step toward a healthier life is a step toward a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. If you found this knowledge helpful, subscribe and join this space dedicated to caring for your body and mind to live fully. Error 8. Not smiling enough. Have you noticed those days when it feels like your smile has packed its bags and left without warning? That, my friend, might not just be a lack of joy. You could be giving up a direct passport to better physical and emotional health. Yes, you heard it right. Your mood affects not just your character, but also your body, your skin, and how time leaves its mark on your face. The smile as a well-being engine. Laughter isn't just the reflection of a moment of happiness. It's a powerful tool for self-care. According to science, smiling improves blood vessel function, reduces stress, and surprisingly can slow down aging. It's like applying a natural filter to your life. No miracle creams or complicated routines required. The Stoics, ever wise, emphasized the importance of maintaining a serene mind, even in the most challenging moments. To them, life was like a rushing river filled with obstacles, but they found peace in building a boat rather than complaining about the cold water. In this analogy, laughter is the engine that powers your boat, helping you navigate life with ease. The cycle of seriousness, a silent enemy. We often fall into what could be called the cycle of seriousness. Every problem seems like a mountain, every challenge an endless struggle. We forget to laugh at the absurd, the small, and even at ourselves. And it's precisely in this lack of humor where premature aging begins. Laughter doesn't just ease tension, it also improves your outlook on life. When you choose to find humor, even in the most complicated situations, you free yourself from the emotional prison imposed by stress and negativity. Practical strategies to reclaim your smile. If you feel like you've lost your connection to laughter, here are some ideas to help you rediscover it. 1. Surround yourself with people who make you laugh. Those friends who see the funny side of life can be your best medicine. A coffee outing with friends, a comedy movie, or even a board game can change your day. 2. Keep a laughter journal. Each night, write down 3 things that made you smile or laugh during the day. This simple exercise will train you to seek out and cherish these moments. 3. Practice meditation. The Stoics taught us to observe our emotions without judgment. Meditation can help clear the grey clouds from your mind and reveal those flashes of light we often overlook. A Stoic reflection. Taking life a little less seriously and smiling more isn't just grandma's advice, it's a survival strategy in a world that constantly challenges us. Every smile is an act of rebellion against premature aging, a reminder that life doesn't have to be an endless uphill climb. So, the next time you feel laughter slipping away, take a deep breath, find something to smile about, and let it flow. Laughter is, quite literally, free medicine with no side effects, only benefits. Are you ready to reclaim this habit that not only brightens your face, but also strengthens your soul? Error 9. Following extreme diets. Have you noticed that we live in an era where instant gratification dominates our decisions? In this world of quick results, losing weight seems to have turned into a competition to see who can adopt the most extreme diet. Yes, we're talking about those miracle diets that promise astonishing results in record time, as if your body were a remodeling project you could tweak at will. But have you stopped to think about the real consequences of these extreme restrictions? The trap of quick diets. The allure of these diets is undeniable. endless fasting, completely forbidden foods, and promises of radical transformation. Tempting, right? However, behind these promises lurks a silent enemy. While your mind dreams of instant transformation, your body is silently crying out. The impact isn't limited to the scale. These extreme practices can cause premature aging, both internally and externally. Imagine your skin adapting like a glove to your body. When you lose weight drastically, you demand too much of it in too little time. The result? Loose, inelastic skin, like a deflated balloon after a party. Invisible, but real consequences. Did you know that extreme diets can alter not just your appearance, but also your internal health? From a slowed metabolism to hormonal imbalances, these restrictions can trigger a chain of problems that affect your well-being. Rapid weight loss also often depletes essential nutrients, leaving your body without the tools it needs to regenerate and stay strong. Stoic philosophy offers an invaluable solution: moderation and self-care. Instead of eliminating entire food groups or falling into the trap of deprivation, Stoics encourage us to seek a balanced approach where self-care is a priority. How to shift your approach? Rather than resorting to extreme diets, consider mindful and sustainable eating. Here are some strategies to help. 1. Listen to your body. Learn to identify what you truly need. It's not about eliminating all pleasures, but finding a balance between the foods you enjoy and those that nourish your body. 2. Keep a food journal. Write down not only what you eat, but also how you feel after each meal. This simple exercise will help you identify patterns and make informed decisions. 3. Embrace moderation. Instead of obsessing over restrictions, focus on incorporating nutrient-rich foods while avoiding excess. You can enjoy a piece of chocolate or a glass of wine as long as you do so in moderation. 4. Prioritize time. Remember that a healthy body isn't built in weeks but over months and years. Give your body the time it needs to adapt and thrive. A Stoic reflection. The next time you feel pressured to change your body immediately, take a deep breath and remember that your body isn't a machine for quick results. It's a temple that deserves care and respect. True transformation doesn't come from trendy diets, but from sustained change rooted in self-love. Moderation, as the Stoics would say, is the path to a full and healthy life. So forget the quick promises and focus on how you feel in your own skin. True well-being isn't built with shortcuts, but with patience, balance, and a good dose of compassion for yourself. Error 10. Not using sunscreen daily. Have you ever wondered why so many people only remember to use sunscreen when they're on the verge of turning into a sunburned lobster? The reality is, ultraviolet rays don't take vacations. Even if you're sitting in the shade enjoying your coffee, those rays sneak in like an unwanted guest. So why not do your skin a favor and start wearing sunscreen every single day? The sun, a silent but constant enemy. Solar radiation doesn't discriminate by season or cloudy skies. It's there, silently working to accelerate your skin's aging, create dark spots and damage its cells. Picture those UV rays as tiny saboteurs that, day by day, erode your skin's protective barrier, leaving it more prone to wrinkles and premature aging. According to the Stoics, you can't avoid life's adversities, but you can face them wisely. Protecting your skin is precisely that, a proactive decision to safeguard your health and well-being. Sunscreen is your daily armor, a defense against damage you can't see but will leave marks over time. Benefits of sunscreen: more than skin. Deep. It's not just about keeping your skin smooth and radiant. Using sunscreen daily is an act of self-care with profound health impacts. Here are some key benefits. 1. Prevents premature aging. It blocks the harmful effects of UVA and UVB rays, which cause wrinkles and sagging. 2. Reduces the risk of skin cancer. Consistent protection significantly lowers the chances of developing melanoma or other skin cancers. 3. Maintains an even tone. It prevents the appearance of dark spots and other irregularities caused by sun damage. How to incorporate sunscreen into your daily routine. Making sunscreen a daily habit doesn't have to be complicated. Here are some practical tips. 1. Choose the right one. Look for a sunscreen with at least SPF 30, water resistance, and a formula suitable for your skin type. If you prefer a lightweight or tinted finish, there are plenty of options on the market. 2. Apply it every morning. Just like brushing your teeth, make sunscreen a non-negotiable step before leaving the house. Apply generously to all exposed areas: face, neck, arms, and hands. 3. Reapply frequently. Sunscreen loses effectiveness over time, especially if you're sweating or in contact with water. Reapply every 2 hours to ensure continuous protection. 4. Spread awareness. Talk to your friends and family about the importance of sunscreen. It's a collective act of care. You might help others avoid future skin issues. The cost of not protecting your skin. Skipping sunscreen is like not wearing a helmet on a construction site, an unnecessary risk. Every time you go out unprotected, you let the sun leave its mark on your skin. Over time, these small neglects turn into spots, wrinkles, and irreversible damage. Do you want to be that person at gatherings whom everyone pities for having aged faster than the rest? The answer is clear: protect your skin. A Stoic reflection. In life, we make hundreds of daily decisions, many of which directly impact our well-being. Choosing to use sunscreen every day is one of the smartest you can make. As a Stoic might say, virtue lies in conscious action. It's not just about avoiding premature aging, it's about showing respect for yourself and your body. Remember, your skin is your first outfit, your calling card. Protect it with style and purpose. If you don't start today, then when will you? Error 11. Skipping your medical checkups. Do you remember that triumphant feeling when you decide to ignore your medical checkups? It's like outsmarting the system, avoiding those papers full of incomprehensible terms, and that nurse smiling as if competing in a charm contest. But here's the reality, that freedom is a trap that, though disguised as a gilded cage, remains a cage nonetheless. Medical checkups. The lifeline. We ignore. Medical checkups aren't just another hassle on your to-do list. They are an essential tool for safeguarding your health and well-being. Recent studies show that up to 90% of severe illnesses can be detected in their early stages through these checkups. Still think they're a waste of time? The ideal frequency for checkups varies with age. Up to 40 years old, one checkup every 4 years. Between 40 and 60 years old, every 2 years. After 60 years old, annual mandatory checkups. Many insurance providers even offer free checkups, so if you're considering medical coverage, make sure it includes these benefits. The price of ignoring your health. Every time you skip a medical checkup, you're gambling with your health. We're surrounded by habits that accelerate aging without us noticing. Occasional smoking, skipping breakfast, or those endless nights binge-watching Netflix. When you finally realize something is wrong, you turn to Google for answers, and we all know how that ends, with anxiety and no clear solutions. Ignoring your health today is building problems for tomorrow. Every skipped medical appointment is like removing bricks from your house's foundation. Eventually, everything collapses. Small changes that make a difference. Not all is lost. Incorporating simple practices into your life can make a big difference. 1. Walk for 30 minutes a day. Keep your body in motion. 2. Eat a healthy breakfast. Fuel your body with what it needs. 3. Meditate for 5 minutes. A calm mind is key to a healthy life. These habits will not only improve your well-being, but also prepare you to approach checkups without fear or guilt. Stoic wisdom applied to health. The Stoics teach us that true wisdom lies in anticipating what may come and preparing for it. Attending your medical checkups is an act of responsibility toward yourself, a reminder that taking care of your health today will save you trouble tomorrow. As Nelson Mandela aptly said, health is the first step towards success. So the next time you think about skipping a checkup, remember that caring for yourself isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. What will you do with this awareness? Life is a reflection of the choices we make, not just the big decisions, but the small habits we build in silence. Time, so constant yet relentless, waits for no one. But how are we spending it? Too often we get lost in urgencies, forgetting that each day we are sculptors of our own existence. Aging isn't just in the wrinkles that mark the skin, but in the burdens we carry in our souls. Neglect, lack of pause, forgetting the essentials. Are we living or merely enduring? Stoic philosophy reminds us that power lies in our hands, in our conscious actions, the boundaries we set, and the respect we give ourselves. Today I invite you to look inward and ask, what am I allowing to drain my vitality? How willing am I to be the guardian of my body, mind, and time? In this fleeting life, every choice is an opportunity to flourish or wither. There are no easy answers, but there is a Stoic truth we cannot ignore. The quality of our life depends on the clarity with which we choose to live it. The reflection doesn't end here. It begins. What will you do with this awareness? Share your stories of overcoming challenges on this topic in the comments. Share your victories, your struggles, and your experiences. If you don't know what to write, comment. I choose habits that build my greatness to show you've completed this session. And don't forget to subscribe if this content resonates with you and your values for living with Stoic wisdom. Your voice is essential here. Each reflection strengthens and elevates our community, reflecting the true value of each individual and contributing to our shared Stoic identity. Your voice is essential here. Each reflection strengthens and elevates our community, reflecting the true value of each individual and contributing to our shared Stoic identity. If Stoicism resonates with your life, and you feel this content nurtures your path towards a life of greater wisdom and balance, join our exclusive members-only community. Your support not only allows us to continue creating content, but also to impact and transform the lives of more people who need this knowledge and guidance on their journey. More details in the pinned comment. Are you ready to face life with a stronger and more peaceful mind? The path of wisdom, modern Stoicism for daily life, will give you the keys to developing resilience, clarity, and balance every day. Click the first link in the description for a 40% discount and start your journey today toward a life of wisdom and inner strength. If Stoicism resonates with your life, and you feel that this content nourishes your path to greater wisdom and balance, join our exclusive members community. Your support not only allows us to continue creating content, but also to impact and transform the lives of more people who need this knowledge and guidance on their journey. More details in the pinned comment. We'll see each other in our next meeting in Stoicism for Winners, where we'll continue to explore the riches of Stoic wisdom applied to modern life. Now, take this opportunity to expand your understanding of Stoicism with new recommended sessions. Until we meet again, remember, you are the sole owner of your perception, the creator of your peace, and the warrior of your own battles. This is the legacy of Stoicism, the art of being invincible.